Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six. Couple of things. One thing I didn't notice, and it was pointed out by the lovely Green Elite, who is very attentive for these things, I didn't realize the Asylum uses rations to feed people, which we don't really have, do we? Yeah, we're at 0. Now, it looks like, I think it still works. I think the theory is that maybe it's going slower. Hopefully they don't die of starvation. Yeah, it doesn't really say. There's no, like, I was gonna say, there's no encyclopedia. There is, but apparently it does not actually have the entry for the Asylum. I'm wondering if, hang on, new. I'm wondering if this is something that is gonna come with the 1.0 release, is filling out these things. Okay, I mean, hopefully people aren't dying in here. We'll try to keep an eye on things, and we'll see if we can get some rations going on at some point. And then the other thing that he pointed out is with the daycares, I know that one of the things you can put down is carpets. Now, I thought most of the things that put down carpets are for efficiency, but he was wondering if carpets does increase number of children. Oh, I mean, maybe I saw that at some point when I was building it, but I think I assumed that this was just an efficiency booster, not a capacity booster. Okay, that would help a lot. I'm wondering if I should do a redesign of these things. I realize it's going to cause a little bit of close down for a little bit, but like if I go refurbish room, and then I put down these carpets, what's the longest single I can put down? Okay, children and employees, right. I guess at the very least, I should go until the efficiency drops, which actually, weirdly, I'm surprised it's still at 100% over here. Wow. Okay. Did I overdo it on some of the other things? Okay, but that is dramatically increasing capacity. Just looking at the employee count over here. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Okay. I think if I put one more child capacity here, I think it would increase the employees, but it seems okay. 100% efficiency. Now, I can't just copy this and apply it to the others. Okay, we have a lot of fabric. Okay. Construct. And let me tell you what. Let's let this run and double check that it does work properly, that the numbers hold up when I go and load it up again. And then I'll go and make the change to the other so we get a little bit more density. I think that does seem like a pretty good idea. Excuse me. Now, someone else asked, oh, there is more clay here. For some reason, I think maybe because I was looking too zoomed out, I forgot that there was more clay over here, that I could just expand this rather than working over here. So now I have 2 clay pits that aren't fully expanded. We'll probably add more there, and it probably would have been easier. Yeah, no, that would actually made a lot more sense. In fact, why don't I just go? I mean, I've got the storage here, but maybe I should just shut down both of these. Although, you know what? I say that. Don't we have a homelessness problem over at this side of things? I mean, we did, I thought, yeah, okay, there's a lot of homelessness. Right, no, we're super short on houses. Okay, we can do some more upgrades. How far are we? I can't remember what's involved in getting the 2-story houses and what kind of things. Didn't you need something? Right, the houses here, you can't click on it the same way. A mouse over here. Okay, furniture and cut blocks. Oh, that's just to get the basement, which you don't have. Okay, I'm not getting the preview for the second floors. Although I think we had it over here. Okay, and I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of innovation, not knowledge here. What do you need? Actually, I don't know, so we may have to work towards that. Okay, but we'll spend a few things. Do I want to do a big box upgrade? I can't remember. Did we ever upgrade, like, the warehouses? Upgrades over here. So we get a lot more. Wait, it's more carry capacity? I'm sorry, what? It's a carry capacity upgrade. That's... I assumed it was space. Okay, what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to spam a lot of upgrades. I think that's probably the right short form thing to do. I keep thinking, should I set a hotkey on this? Should I hotkey it to control you? I mean, I don't know how often that happens. But let's go and do this. And yes, we don't have enough furniture for all the things. Boom. Or furniture, materials. But we're going to upgrade a bunch of things. So presumably those have... Yeah, those are all at 1 of 2. And then if we look at a random warehouse over here... upgrade 1 of 2. Okay. I mean, we have been doing box upgrades or block upgrades a bunch, which is nice. So, all right, what else might I want to spend my research on right now? Okay, basic grain farming. What net deficit over here? Sometimes, I'm not entirely sure because that does come and go, but... And... These are, actually, they're not that expensive. And these just keep going up. That's the tool, so we can assign that. Right, I guess we were still talking... I was working on the metal thing at some point, but I'm wondering if it might be worth... Let's go and put some more in this for a second here. I'm still not convinced about these, although hunting might be worthwhile. I mean, we don't have that many workers, but it is a pretty big boost, as if you employed 8 more workers. That is pretty substantial. 1.3... 1.2. That is funny, because there's so many more of these that you'd think that the boost would be so good. And the hunting upgrade is actually fairly efficient. Which, right now, we're getting to make leather for us, right? What is our leather situation? I mean, we're okay. So, I think I won't do that. We've got this. We've got some clay pit stuff. Right, we're setting up the mine. We'll probably do some of that. I think that stone pace is fine. I mean, we don't have a ton right now, but yeah, we actually net quite a lot. We could do more of the block cutting, especially, I think, like, there's a lot more stone maintenance going on now, but I think I'm okay with this. But yeah, we've got this, we've got the smelting. Weaving, I think, is feeling pretty okay, although we could go and employ fewer people. Actually, fabric's going down? Oh, the tailors are eating a lot. Okay, you know what, then? Let's go... I think I'm going to go and max this out. Oh, through diminishing returns. Oh, because each one is already doing more than before. Okay. Well, we'll get the base level going. That's going to be fine. These are relatively cheap. I don't do the brewing yet, and maybe I should, but I don't. And is this... That's the improved bakery for 58. And let's... I can't remember. I know I was just looking at that. Sorry, it's been maybe... I just had a long weekend away, so it's been nearly a week since the last time I played this. Right, you need metal bars, which currently we don't have because we did put a halt on a few things. Although the worker count, the home count is looking better, which is great. So, yeah, I'm still wondering about this. The forging tools, you can have some. They're pretty pricey. I could add some tools over there. Oh, let's go. I don't know what our pottery thing... It's actually fairly decent, but I actually wonder if it might be a sales thing. Although I was reading, it's hard for me to, like, track, like, the cost of various goods. A lot of people have been complaining on the Reddit that, like, it's almost not worth trying to sell the industrialized goods. It's almost a better value to just sell the raw stuff and then import the industrialized, like the refined goods these days, which is kind of backwards than what I'd expect. So sort of maybe gonna, like, refuse to do it on principle, but... fancy markets. Okay, I think we might improve our markets. Although, ooh, that's knowledge, not innovation. And that does kind of come at a bit of a premium. Laboratory tools is nice. Okay. Do I want to go and get... Oh, yes, that's right. I'm building a huge smelter. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Meanwhile, no one's actually come and finished this. To be fair, we don't have a lot of odd jobbers going around. But it might improve once this gets done. I will let this finish, and then we'll start on the next one. That's going to be okay. And I do wonder if I should be just really focusing on the manufacturing, or the religion. Again, it's a little awkward to me that I can't tell. Boosts other buildings? That is interesting. I don't think I realized that. Like, 33% shrine satisfaction, I think, is as good as it can get. Well, it says access 72%. To me, it says, okay, maybe we could have more. But the quality is probably there. I don't know how to make the access any better. like, there's some distance going on. But because of what it did, we checked last time, right? And we confirmed. So we have a bunch more of the shrines over here. Like, their load is nowhere near. What do you need for upgrade? Cut stone? Yeah, we could do that pretty easily. Their load is nowhere near, but it might be a distance thing. So let's make another... You want to make another block of shrines? Or do I want to unlock the temples? Okay, where are temples? Damn, that's a lot. And that's knowledge. So we clearly need more libraries. I think I will go and build some shrines. I think I'm going to go and get a 4 set of them over here. Just for ease of access. How do I feel about the size? Or do I want to put them in the middle of these blocks? Actually, I kind of like this idea. So that's a minion. And that's a Thuri. Do we have enough room in... Yeah, we do, actually. So then Krator. Just point it that way. And Schmalor. Oh! Oh, I can't actually put it there. Do I want to put it in this block? Sure. Let's do that. Oh, I forgot that that's a house there. Although I don't think it blocks anything. Right? They can walk through there. Okay, so we're going to get another foursome of these. I can't even remember if the religious buildings need workers or not. Worshippers 22. Oh, yeah, that's a percentage of our population. There's actually more people with Krator. It could be that some of these other peeps over here do need those. More than the humans. All right. Let's go high speed. Situation here. Number going up, which is not from... Well, I guess I do have the auto import over here. Although I suspect it's mostly children. So, okay, this is done. So 59 services, no available services. I'm thinking it just hasn't registered yet. Because, yeah, so we're fitting an extra 20 in here, which is great. It's a little annoying that... I don't think I can just copy and paste. I could destroy these, I suppose, and then rebuild them. But I don't think we're going to go and do that. So let's go and get those. Embiggen as much as we can. Chooch, 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 shrink. No! I guess I can right-click to cancel that. So you can also shift-click. Like, sometimes I want one way, sometimes I want the other. 59, no more employees. Okay. Go, go, go. And I guess I'll do all these at the same time, even though I'm a little bit concerned that doing that is going to lead to a worker deficit, as a bunch of people have to pick up their kids from daycare. But at the same time, maybe the sooner we do this, the better. Yeah, I really thought the carpets were just for efficiency, because some of the buildings it is. Duh, 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 and duh, and then you, and then you. I mean, they don't use the daycares at night, so it actually, if we can get the renovations done quickly enough, this actually might be ideal. Blam, 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 shrink, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. No, wait. Oh, what a relief it is. What is that for? It's like an antacid or something, right? Okay, construct. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. All right. Let's chooch. What do we got? Some deaths. What do we got? Killed in a brawl. Okie dokie. All right, so you guys keep going on. That's going to be fine. Training ground over there. Oh, I had wanted to double check. Oh, yeah, okay. So it is like that. It does train the conscripts to here. Do these people still have day jobs? Oh, hello. Create. Oh, okay. Edit. Ooh, okay. Oh, I could lift this target. What would be better? I'm assuming they get controlled in individual blocks. So with more smaller divisions, you get maybe more fine-tuned control. Big ones, you just get one big block. I guess one of the advantages over here with these guys, oh, I forgot it's this and then edit, right? Is you can tune the composition a little bit more. Okay. All right, well, I wonder, what am I looking for? Military. Well, you can find out about training grounds. Remember, used for both increasing melee skill and finishing basic training. The latter can be done even if the recruits division does not have melee training assigned. Training can take a long time. Tech and other things. Okay, but like, there's nothing in here about like a strategy for military. It's just going to be YOLO, find out how bad it is the first time through. All right, well, that's fine. That's what we've been doing all along. Okay, metal smelter is a go. Ore mining is a go. Insufficient workers. Could do up to 139 workers there, 3.29k, and a little bit of fluctuation. Oh, bread is literally, it is very much netting negatively. Okay, we need to boof the bakery some more. Which, I mean, I guess I can go down here, although I think it'll take one tick of the tools. If I do this, yeah, it does go in to unlock all the tool stuff, and then put some more points in here. And then the tool count, it does exist, so I think we're going to go and say... Isn't it up here? Didn't we find it over here for the global tools? Priority. Did I not? Is it not tools that I unlocked? Oh, no, it's the improved bakery that I unlocked. Okay, so what's involved in that? Oh, yes, the 400 metal. Okay. I think that's going to be a pretty high priority. That's right. So this is what happens when I don't record for a bit. On the other hand, it does let me catch up to the very helpful messages over on the Discord with the information. So metal bars must be being consumed by something. Buyer smithies. Right, that does make sense. Do I just want to turn this off temporarily? I mean, we're about to increase our smithy stuff a lot. Wow, more of our tools are being... Oh, it's some... Okay, the equipment. And then you... Right, you are capped on the tools, which is good. No. Well, you know what? If you don't have the metal right now, you're probably not working at full efficiency anyway. So let me turn off the smithy for a moment. Because you're probably doing a lot of idle time because you don't have the metals. Yeah. Okay. So let this bad boy finish. We need 2,000 stone. We have 1.5k. We need a lot of wood, which we've got. Wood is generally decreasing. Now, we could open up another thing. If we did go and check the wood stuff. You know what? I think it makes sense to go and put a bunch more points in the skilled worker. We don't really have the workers. We do need wood coming in a little bit faster. That's going to be okay. All right, construction going there, which is the farmer's downtime. That's looking okay. Stone mine going on over here. Yes, the silly clay pit, which I'm now a little upset about. Oh, some Crotonians and Dondorians are leaving. I think our pop is dipping a little. How is this coming along? I like carpets are so nice, and I do like that they're different every time. Okay, so we have better child services now. That's good. I mean, maybe I should turn off the training grounds. I'm assuming everyone who's training isn't working. But maybe the training stays there. So, for our crunch right now, I will turn off the training ground for a moment. We're going to need some more housing. Probably there can just be some more upgrading going on. How is the... No, I don't want to click on the person. I want to click on the lab. You got that, and then, yeah, it would be gears afterwards. And you're still short on clay? You're still short on clay. All right. That's fine. Okay. Looking all right. Bunch of buildings finished. We got a corpse killed in the brawl. Yes, how we doing over here? That's fine. Oh, insufficient workers. Workload is capped. Okay, but it's 30 of 31, so it's not... I don't have the slider set too low. Large amount of human bones are discovered buried in one of your Entelodon pastures. Make matters worse, they look rather fresh. Oh, no! And according to conservative estimations, the chewed up bones belong to dozens of victims. While such things are not unheard of, this situation is even more disturbing due to the fact that all recent deaths and their bodies are accounted for. Only a few people know about this for now, but if you decide to investigate the most likely cause, your subjects need to be informed. More secret approach is unlikely to yield good results. No, you know what? We're going to inform our subjects. Your subjects quickly concluded this to be the work of skin stealers. Everyone was wary of both strangers and close friends alike. Despite many reports, none were actually found, which only heightens the tension in the city. No new bodies were found, but even worse, none of your subjects fled the city after the announcement. Hopefully no one will notice that. So we're going to take a huge happiness hit here. Well, that's not going to be good for us in the short term, but all right, fine. We are actually full of leather. You know what? I can probably just export a bunch. I don't know if we have an idle export station. No. Oh, are we exporting clay? Well, we're not actually exporting clay because it's never happening. Let me remove this. Change you to leather. Turn off the prioritize. Super screenshot. Thank you. Build this in. These are all going to be central warehouses with leathers. Yes, okay. And keep each one of these stacks to about half. But then sell the excess at whatever price is going to be fine. Okay. Clear that out. Everything's going okay. We do have a little bit of metal now. Not much. So, of course, we're not consuming it the same way. And then the library. The library upgrade is a lot beefier, but fine. We do kind of have everything, but that tech is going to be fairly pricey, I think. Oh, negative innovation. Well, that's not good. Let's have to turn off some of our techs. Oh, this might be because you didn't have access to the leather, which seems fairly reasonable. I did set as an export, right? All of a sudden, I'm just doubting myself. Get leather over here. Worker set to automatic. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Large group of humans decided to leave your city. Yes, I know. Well, we have the huge happiness modifier, so that's not helpful. At all. Man, no, that sucks. I guess I should have kept it quiet so that no one left. Okay. Well, we have free housing right now. Not that it's the ideal way to achieve that. Let's see about doing another upgrade round here. Boom. Yeah, a bunch of things can't upgrade without the metal, but otherwise could be good and positive. Okay, this is... Oh, no, it's cleared, but it still needs tons of the material to be delivered. I mean, how is our food still going down? I mean, we may have upgraded some rations, I suppose. Bakeries are up and running, but not fully set up. I could increase the priority of the bakeries and make sure people are working there a little bit more aggressively. That's a possibility. Part of me is like, oh, we could turn off the embassies again, but I really do need the trade to be operating. There's a lot of tools. But we turned off the smithy, so it should just be going down right now, but slowly, yeah. We have tons of tools stocked up. Clearly don't need any more here for a while. Do I want to shuffle people over here? Am I going to close that down? No, I think we're fine. Right, the tools and everything over here is fine. We've got a good amount of ore. Let's drop this like half. I mean, we're still going to have a worker deficit, but so be it. And over here, yeah, stockpiles. I know I don't have enough food. Wish there were more fulfilling occupations for us. I also wish that. But, you know, people have just got to work on the things that are around that we need. I'm so sorry, but that's the reality. Swamp lung disease. God damn it. Insufficient workers. Okay. So we're having even more of a population dip. So the problem is I feel, one of the reasons I delayed the tech so much is I feel like once you've allocated people to them, they're really, really locked in. And it's like, well, what do you turn off? You know, when you need to free up some things. Especially since, like, nothing's sitting in excess. Well, I mean, maybe some stuff we're selling, but we do need to keep selling things. What are we importing? Can I turn any of these off? Actually, all the imports are turned... Oh, am I importing? Oh, that's booze. Right. I'm importing both booze, but only if I have more money. Oh, I can turn off these guys. Don't import I mean, they would have been somewhat self-regulating, but I'm going to turn off all iron and coal imports. Oh, wait, do I still need coal? Because we're getting the ore over here, but I actually might still need coal as an import. Although we have tons stored up right now, so well, let's not worry about it for the moment. Do you still employ people if there's no imports? No. Oh, no, the import doesn't ever need people. Only the exports do. Okay. Done and done. And then food stall. We have everything we need for this. What else? We're losing more of the tech because we don't have the research, but food. Fine dining. Is this... That's a restaurant. Food stall upgrade 1. For 10 knowledge? Okay, let's do that. Upgrade. Yeah. Gods of Forsaken Riverbend. Everyone must now pray. I mean, I have shrines. I know I don't have temples, but settle down there, game. All right, get these guys set up. Improve that service warning. Temperature is plunged to record. Why are we getting all the negative events? Actually, if I did get exquisite dining, we do have the means to go and level those up, which is nice. Okay, you level up. I have the ability to build the gilded seats as well if we do pick up the tech, which we may or may not. Minus 500. I mean, are we still trending downwards? Like, okay, well, let's kill the extra food servings. I think at this point, it's going to be better to have a secure food source than this. Although the food amount did go up here. But yeah, let's go and kill that off officially. Yeah, you can still have the clothing. That's fine. Your house fully equipped and furnished. Might be ridiculous, and I'm still wondering about diminishing returns there, but sure, let's call that fine. And then you guys are getting some stuff over there, which is also okay. Man, the events in this episode have been brutal. What is this blue? Different? Oh, exposure. Okay, from the cold. I mean, we've got some hearths, but yeah. I mean, each one of our housing blocks does have a hearth. Hopefully, the winter's nearly over, so hopefully they'll recover from that relatively soon. 6.5. This is still going on. Okay, there we go. Final construction is now happening. Although, can I really employ people in here? I do want to go and scale up the metal industry. There's no doubt about that. Well, it's up now. Sure. That's ridiculous. Okay, metal smelter boost. Sure. And the market's already got an upgrade, which is nice. I guess I could check to see. Anything else that could be upgraded? Metal, fancy light. No, okay. So everything else is waiting for metal, which is probably going to be the labs, and the fancy light tech, which we can't quite get over here. But yeah, we mostly have to wait for some population to go up. That did employ quite a lot of people in here. Okay. Beatings are going to have to continue until morale improves. Because this is going to be a death spiral, these stupid bastards. I can't fix your occupation, happiness. I'm so sorry, but that is not something that can happen. Oh, we got a bunch of money again. So, I mean, some exports are going, which is good, which does give us a little bit of flexibility. Oh, you know what we could use here is a nice little paved road. So that's clearly an area people walk a lot. Okay. I mean... They don't have a pool. We're trying to give them mostly fancy roads, though not all of it. Space. I think they want a lot of space. Maybe my roads should have been wider. Oh, they also do quite like a lot of nature. Oh, and sculpture, which I haven't been doing. I think sculpture has to be unlocked, doesn't it? Yeah. But I guess I could put down more trees. You know what? I didn't realize that they weren't all that big. I could do fairly small trees. Okay. Thank you for the strike being over. I did see there's a mod, I think, to help chain place that. That annoys me, but if I cancel it, I'll have to put the door or the road back. And again, what I could always use is the area copy. Let's go. To try to copy a pattern. Ezio's stuff. 88. We don't pay the ransom. Chances are our neighbors will allow us for free passage through the lands or gets attacked themselves. You know what? We just decline for a change? I mean, losing all the pottery sort of sucks. Doesn't say anything about the size of the armor. Let's try request assistance. Let's see. Okay. No immediate feedback on that is interesting. Neglecting all this nature stuff. And I bet you a lot of the species like it. Watch, there's someone, maybe the Dondorians hate nature. They're like, trees are evil. I'm like, I know! But, there's no accounting for taste, and some people like it. Look at your friend. Look what you made me do. All that killing and plundering. I didn't mean to completely annihilate him, burn the crops, and kill every child, but you made me. How does that feel? What? Did you just destroy a faction? Wait, tree versus tree natural. What? There's no nature overlay. Is this not counting as nature? Tree, natural. What? What's the difference? Nature construction. That's also nature construction. They're both nature. Is it just a slightly different visual look for the player? That is not well communicated. Their nature need is going up. Really should sort of unlocked fancy lights earlier. It feels like it's probably a freebie. They do like an army size as well. That's right, I forgot about that. I don't know, maybe we should restart the training ground here, although we're still so short on workers. Okay, I mean, the happiness has gone up. Yeah, they're still going down based on like the food servings. That is unfortunately still declining. But services did improve. I can't do the bathhouse unless I get the tech. We keep running into these chicken and egg problems. Alright, I'm going to turn off one of the weavers. I'm going to try to focus people a little bit. Keep the embassies on because we don't want to lose our trading partners. And I just have one tailor, right? And clothing is going up. Not super quickly, but it is. I'm going to drop this down. Well, actually, we weren't even meeting the requirements, but we'll drop that down some. We still have the oversized building for it, but that's okay. How's clay? Clay is still not rising. Wood is still going down. Furniture is part of our economy, but we might have to just accept a slightly lower trade threshold for a little bit. This is still not even maxed over here. Well, it's not meeting its workers, but I'm going to go and intentionally trim this down. Like there. Just blood. Injuries. Okay. That's less than ideal. I might be able to go and take down some of the stone. Oh yeah, this is another case of this one's not... Tell you what, I'm just going to turn this one off. Well, no. I'm going to bring both these... thank you, save. Both these worker targets down some. So they can still spread the stone around a little bit. I guess we lose the experience, but we didn't have that much. I think it's fine. Okay. We got plenty of houses. That's not a problem. Food situation's okay as well. Population is going up. So that's at least something. We're back on trend there. Food stockpiles should also be trending upwards, and they are. What about the grain? The grain is hard to spot, but so far, so good. And if we look at the grain farms, I mean, Yeah, they're not getting all their workers, which is possibly one of the things as well. But I think overall that's seeming okay. Yeah, that's big daycare. Oh yeah, this is another one where I could first of all, you didn't have what? Oh. I didn't realize I had this giant daycare that didn't really have the employees. And this should actually be a fairly decent priority because it should free up more workers. And I was just going to say, you don't have the flooring. Yeah, but you don't really have much. Child caretakers up to 100. Available services up to 100. I'm sorry, what? How do you need 100 workers and only provide 100 services? Oh, no. It's 20 employees. Child caretaker. Oh, can you set this number? Oh! Oh, that's odd. So you can set that number higher than there is. There's a few buildings that are like that and plenty that aren't. And I do find that very, very bizarre. You go there. Boom, boom. But yeah, let's make use of the existing space. Already went and fired everyone temporarily. So we may as well do a renovation here, although it's a little... This layout makes this a little harder. Drop down to 1. There, rotate, do a 2. I don't know if I'll have the patience to do all this. Maybe I'll do some of this off screen as well. Well, I don't want to keep closing and reopening the building though, obviously. So I might not bother putting carpets everywhere. I mean, gaps in carpeting does make sense. Boom, 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 boom. I could use a different block size here, but you know what? It's actually fairly handy to just go and paint. You, get you. This is a good use case for pretty big blocks. There, it'll be a different looking carpet too, and that's nice. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm gonna call that good enough. Oh, efficiency did drop. Ah. I probably don't have room. Well, I do have room for a little bit more storage. There you go, back to 100%. Okay, construct that. What are you short on? You're not short on anything, right? Oh, no, we are short on fabric. Okay, well then. Weavers. My bad. I will turn you back on as soon as this super screenshot is done. Boom. Max employees. Is it actually trending downwards, or is it just temporary? No, tailors are using a bunch. Okay. Net positive. All right, let's put that back on. Embassies, hospitals. No, we do really need that to be fairly active. Some of our deficit here has gone and fixed itself. But the problem is I'm just waiting for another big... sorry, all of our shit went bad again and we're leaving and then you're never going to have enough workers. I could run some guys on overtime, but I don't think that's going to help. That might be a temporary patch for things, but I don't think it's going to move us forward. Now, it could be that we're spending a lot of time in our logistics. It is very possible that that's one of the big things going on right now. And that's where a lot of our inefficiency is going. Like, our warehouses have so many delivery people. And that's fully upgraded. I don't know if they're... Can we tell at a glance if they're... Is that what the dots here are? Is there anyone that doesn't have that? No, I'm betting all of these have been increased. So our delivery people do more. So many workers in the workload. Yeah, maybe the problem is on the logistics side. You can really have a lot of workers here. Maybe... Are the haulers better? Maybe the haulers have more upgrades that can haul more stuff? Like maybe the delivery people... Maybe... Because I can put limits. Like I can limit their radius. Right? And is that what I want to do? I don't know, but I'm starting to suspect that this is actually the drain. I mean, if you look at how many people are employed in some of these warehouses, these central warehouses, it makes sense though. The central warehouses are constantly grabbing things because they're constantly used by people nearby. They really do have to be fairly proactive here with their yoinking. Okay, net positive on wood. I do wonder if these could be... I'm going to go and disable you. Just run 2 woodcutters for now. Of course, with less furniture making because we don't have the full employee count. That's also doing that. Although these don't have full workers either, so that can come back up. Okay. Doing that. The worker deficit is improving. The happiness here is getting better. I don't like the wrongful death amount is not great. Rich as well. Yes, I would also love to be rich. Okay, so I'm assuming if we go and look at these buildings, these labs, yeah, they're not fully employed, nor do we have the clay still. That still continues to be a thing. Where's this? No, this isn't full on workers. Okay. I'm going to go and bring this up. I mean, we may not have the workers for it, but we'll try to pull in some more. Because we need the labs to be working so that we can try to improve some of the other tech. Right, grain is, well, it says net decay, but I think is fine. Food is definitely going up again, which is probably going to help to bring more people in, which is sort of a self-balancing thing at the same time. Installs to get the level 1 upgrade. What was level 2 again? Oh yes, we could do it if we got the tech for it. And then that improves the service, which makes people happier. Excellent. And then yes, we put a little bit of nature in places. I just don't enjoy like plopping down all these lights and trees. And I do wonder, like, if I were to start again, I probably would just come up with a pattern and then copy and paste the road over and over. And I'll probably try to do that next time. Well, if I remember, next time I sort of expand some of our areas. But I suppose I should probably be going, maybe even as an in-between episode thing. It's just... Nice to get the preview as you're plopping it. I'm sure there's like a numeric pattern that I could sort of... eyeball, well, that if I do that, and then I don't know where that one is. This, like that, that. I mean, I'm not sure if the nature boost is, wow, my hand is completely off the keyboard. Oh, I might have accidentally clicked on someone and gone to a follow mode or something. So my hand is completely off my keyboard and mouse. All right, settle down there, game. Boom, 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 boom. This is admittedly very cheap, and almost certainly something I should have prioritized earlier, because it would have accelerated a lot of the tempo. It's just not fun. Plop, plop. Okay, not as much traffic over there. This looks like a fairly high traffic area. Put a few there, over here as well, and actually we're arguably missing some road over there. Could be another good one. And I don't know, like, how this decays. You know, like, should you aim for full coverage? Is just occasionally refreshing? It looks like, you know what, maybe some overlap is okay, because it does get a more intense color for these, which I guess makes sense. Like, a higher concentration of nature in some places might be good. This is an interesting desire path. Let's copy area. To there, sure. Something like that. Plonk, plonk, plonk. I think that's part of the path of the graveyard, although people can certainly walk across that. I don't know, I'll go there. And there we go. Okay. So get some extra pathing, which will move people faster, give them a little bit more happiness from it, and then we'll also get a little bit more nature. This is a pretty high density nature area there now, but I guess that's fine. All right, we're closing back in on 3K. And there you go. The happiness at night, like, it's definitely improved. Okay, I think progress was made here. We've got a bunch of metal. Hold on a second. Where's my research labs? Down here. Oh, and I think that upgrade already went down. Maybe on all of them? I think these pluses are there. So you got all those upgrades, which is great. Okay. Is there an upgrade for the clay pit? There is. Improved clay mine, metal and furniture. I think that's probably a good one to go if we can get there. Okay, now I have a bunch of knowledge. Oh, that's the word I already got. Okay. Is there something I want to spend the knowledge on? Well, how about laboratory tools? Unless I don't think the tools are consistent. No, you know what? Yes, we are going to go and boost. And go assign some of those. We do need more stuff, although it's still a little limited by the clay. Still got a negative. Wow. Are you guys hitting your employee targets? Basically, yes. All right, well, let's go max that clay pit out. Only sitting at about 105, which is fine. Theoretically, we're still buying booze from time to time, which is helpful. Thank you, yearly report. All right, we'll go. For crying out loud! Blinded children, like, I don't know how to get those parts. I would, okay, getting the bathhouses, and then where are the massage ones? Is that, huh? Do I have access to massage already? No, what is it called? What's the tech? Pleasure. Okay, so they really mean, sure, all right. Leisure. Requires extravagant market. Why is Fancy Well coming up? But I like that it's available. You know what? I'm going to just take the upgrades that are available. So well here. Oh, which needs a bunch more clay. I should have double checked that. Dang it. Okay, well. Okay. Other than the fact that a bunch of people are about to get sick and are going to stress out our hospitals, things take a positive direction here. And actually, people are super high loyalty. I think we're going to get a bunch more immigrants over here. Okay, I think we're in a good position for the next episode to increase our numbers, try to get the science things filled up again, which mostly actually what we need to do is get the clay pits chooching some more so that these guys can get that. What do you need? You need leather, which we have, although... Okay, still got a net positive over there. And the laboratory upgrade is very expensive. Like, the material for it is okay, but I think the advanced library tech was a lot. Unless I'm getting confused with something else. I don't know. We'll go put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. Keep the advice coming, please, and thank you. Again, the best place for it is, I generally is interacting on the Discord because it's the best place to have a conversation and get real-time feedback, but I will be trying to keep an eye on the YubTub comments as well. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.